But look, he struggles to get there. Bad pass. Now it's going to have to be mano a mano on an island. You better fry him. Gilligans. What are we doing? And be killing him. Look at his post up, and you can see Tatum right here kind of travels with his right foot pivot. See, he moves it and then it goes back. They don't really call that, you know what I mean? But boom. You see, it's bucket. You better love it. At the end of the day, the foot planting, they don't call those little travels all day, every day. It's tough, man, to have elite foot planting on the shimmy and not travel at all. Right here, Westbrook going into the paint, everybody collapses. See, nothing's easy. Collapse, rotate. You see Fournier goes, then you can see Kemba gonna sprint out and gonna get back to Bill. Even Smart's even going. They're all on a string, and he's right there, even though it doesn't fully contest, but he's there. And he just missed that. But at the end of the day, it's gift wrap on defense. Tie him up, give him a bowl. You already know. And they're there, you see? Making it tough. It's not just easy. It's not just, you gotta kill. You gotta kill with ability. You can't just run into the paint, look at the slip. My goodness, I'm the shit. Yeah! Come on! Tatum, you better rate him, man. Look at that quick slip, and you already know, man. That's a bucket. You better love it. Buckets out in public. Every man screaming. All three of y'all. Every man screaming, though. What are we doing? And see right here. You can see, right? Look at Tatum. He does the KD hop and then fake the back door and then get it back. That's the V cut. Fake like he's going to come off the down screen and hit him with the back door. My goodness. Wide open. What are we doing here, though? Okay, ability. See right here? Now, Bill, you got to kill one-on-one. You got to fry him. Gilligan, that's an island. And then look at Smart leaves. Every man just leaving Westbrook. They helping OD. And they look, protect the paint. It's different. It's different. It's different. Nothing's easy. Nothing's easy. This is why I'm playoff basketball, playoff defense is complete different. It's complete different. My goodness. Tatum, you better rate him. My goodness, boy. This telling y'all, man. See, look, one-on-one. You got to bully your way one-on-one. It's going to basketball in the playoffs, man. It comes down to a lot of one-on-one. This is why you can't win without superstar, without ability. You know what I'm saying? It comes down to one-on-one. Westbrook's missing. They're forcing him to shoot a lot. See, sag, and then get the charge. See, sag. Westbrook has to shoot that again. He has to keep shooting. He's mad at the end of the day, but they're sagging. No! Hey, Rodney! Let him know he said no, it's not a charge. But at the end of the day, it's ability. Look, we have a baby. Go to the high post, Tristan. Go! He has the high-low. You're lucky he beat. You're lucky Fournier beat Westbrook. He had to pick up, and then you were able to relocate and get the dime. But Fournier as well as creating. Because he has a mid-range ability, you have to step up. If not, that's a bucket too. So it's about these little things, man. You got to pick. My goodness. But the split? I got dimes like this. One more. Smart moving smart. My goodness. Aaron, thanks for sharing. The Rock boy, he said I'm open. Smart knew the smart play was to pass it. He's open. That's a shooter, boy. What are we doing? And then kill. You got to kill. Look, they switch it. What's going on, Beal? You fumbled. What's going on, man? Bruh, fumble that. Mans are in their head right now. See him? Shoot that knee. Shoot that knee. Shoot that. You're open, boy. See, Tristan has a Gerber. Tristan has Ish. He has a Gerber as a baby. That's Gerber. Bruh, my good. Get the rebound, though. Kemba's so disrespectful. Man had a mismatch. He said, are you stupid? I'm shooting that. He said, my mismatch is higher, more priority than yours. Oh, what are we doing here? My goodness, that's smooth, boy. Floater. See? Bill got to hit he's got to hit those. That's the right take, though. Ability in the gaps. You got to do that. Kill. Okay, what are we doing? He said, move. Get out the corner. What are we doing? Kill him. See right here. Mano y mano. Mano y mano right here. Save move. It's so nice. We do it twice. And look at the right pivot. This time it's in balance. And shift a little bit, but it's still basically there. Nope, the tippy toe was there. That's beautiful. My goodness, that's beautiful. It's so nice I had to do it twice. Same move. Fake the baseline and do the shimmy to the middle. You see how his back is to the basket and his head is high, so he's looking at the floor. He's seeing the floor. Right there, what's going on here? That's a steal. My goodness, bad pass. Foul. Okay, they called. I was about to say, God damn, y'all. Tatum tough, man. Tatum tough. Now he's able to attack. You know what I'm saying? What are we doing? My goodness, boy. Boom, boom. Ish. My goodness. He said, let me score that, bish. My, bruh. The in and out from death. God damn, Ish. What are we doing here? That's Gerber again. Reverse pivot. Reverse pivot. Tatum. What are we doing? Good strip. That was bad space in there. What are we doing? Pass it. Okay. Damn, Wes. You got to make that, Wes, with the left. But you see, every layup is contested, man. It's playoff basketball, man. Attention to detail, aggressiveness. You know what I mean? All of that is there. Gap, recover. See, look at the defense. Bruh. My goodness. Matthews said I'm that dude. Let me sneeze. Achoo. Who you talking about, boy? That's a tough make. I like that. But it comes down to ability, man, in the playoffs, man. Step back there. Okay, nice. My goodness. Okay, Bill, you said you know the deal. Ability. They only down 8. I mean, it's tough. It's tough, but they're forcing ability. That's what it comes down to. Mono y mono. That's a Gerber. You better serve her. That's mismatch. He said it's gift wrap. That's island. Hey! My goodness. That's Tatum. You better rate him. I just shoot over you. You're a baby. You're a baby. That's Gerber, man. What are we doing? See, even Lopez is getting post-ups. It's all one-on-one. It's all one-on-one. That's what playoffs comes down to. We cut off that scheme shit. All that, the role player, the movement, bruh. God damn, Westbrook. All that ball movement shit gets cut off. We switch everything. We do schemes, and now you got a one-on-one. That's the only thing that works. What are we doing here? That's what works. Everything's created off one-on-one. Bad spacing. God damn, the same play again. Westbrook, God. Oh, they call foul. Bruh. Transition to Westbrook will run downhill. What you mean, side out? He's like, are you stupid, Nick? You know Westbrook face. He's like, bro, come on now. That's layup. And he did get his free throws. Bro, what are we doing here? Rip through. And look at that. See, attacking now because of the ability he brought. They got to step up higher. And that's a blow by, you know why, off the screen. He had the gap there too. But, you know, Lopez is slow with his feet, trotting back downhill. What are we doing? My good. Okay, he like. Goodness, good defense, good rim protection, Tatum. Because they made a mistake there. Kemba left, but, you know, bruh, it's tough, man. I told y'all, playoff basketball, like, this is what people don't understand. They assess everything off regular season, and then, my goodness, you know the season. I'm the reason for these buckets, man. Please believe him. Another one, split, and then dime. You can't pre-rotate. My goodness, Fournier. Did I score trays? My goodness, boy. You get, bro, it's different, man. Playoff time come back. Like, people think the regular season, all that shit in regular season is going, my goodness, good defense. Good defense. Regular season shit is going to basically, you know, translate to playoffs. It doesn't, man. It doesn't. That's got to go. They didn't call a foul? Bruh, that's cap. What are we doing here? Okay, Westbrook, there you go. Look at this. Everyone. Everyone rotate. Everyone come back aggressively. Protect the paint. Stop the paint. You gotta earn it. You gotta earn it. Foul. Like people don't understand, man. This shit different though. This shit different. That's why ability matters. The guys with ability, they thrive. They thrive come playoff time. True ability. Let's gotta go. You ready? No, get the rebound, boy. Show me something again. Not there. Yeah, move, Link, move. Yeah, there we go. Kill him. Kill him. That's Gerber. My goodness. Oh, good block, Lopez. What are we doing? Okay, another post-up, see? Bruh. See, how many post-ups is Lopez getting? That's how you know, man. The game slows down. The game slows down. Made he step back. It's good. Pull it out. Now Fry Rui. Fry Rui. Mike. And one. He's a damn son. My goodness. That's body to body. Ace hood ass nigga. And one. Exactly. That's an and one, man. He's a damn son, man. What are we doing? Off the screen. Bertans double. They messed up on the switch. But Rui. See, you got to be aggressive, Rui. You got to be aggressive. That's palms are sweaty. See, come down to ISO. I might go. Psycho. And that's great defense. That's a typo. He messed up. His brain farted there. Bill, you gotta. It's tough for him, though, you know. It's just all one-on-one. He has to cook, though. He's that guy. He is that guy, but, you know, they kind of doubling. And then, my goodness. Look at this. Paint clog, see? Paint clog. Paint clog. He got it back, though. Tristan, that's TT. You better see me. I could get the rebound, boy, and put it back up. I put it back up. we talking about, man? Beal is tough. You see, come off the screen. Tatum is on him too. Rui, go to work then. See, one-on-one. Look at all these takes have been one-on-one majority. Like, these people don't understand. You just like one-on-one. No, because that's what's necessity to win. When it matters, it comes down to one-on-one ability. When it matters. And we put buckets on a platter. My money is fatter than yours. My goodness. When it rains, it pours. Hey, yo! That's Game Boy no Nintendo. I try to tell, man. Like, this is what elite looks like. Like I was saying, man. That one-on-one ability is potent. That one-on-one ability, like, that just having ability in itself. Forget one-on-one. Just having ability, meaning you're a 3-level scorer, meaning you have arsenal, meaning you could step back, you could spin shot, you could, even if you have to post, you could post. Even if you don't post, you like Kemba's not posting, but at the end of the day, he could pull up in the gap, he could do leaners, he could pull up to the left, pull up to the right, pull up straight down, escape dribble pull-ups, right? Crossover pull-ups, crossover like step backs, all of that is a necessity. In 3-level score, like all of that's a necessity. And then you add that with Tatum. Now, when you're a bigger guy or you're more of a, you're a shooter, you're a wing player. Now you have to have post-up ability. You have to be able to have every type of arsenal in your bag, every type of ability. The bag needs to run deep, and Tatum's bag runs deep, and so he's able to use all the tools necessary. And you've seen that, and that's what that's why he's able to get 50. That's why I was able to attack the lane. That's why when they tried to do drop coverage, he killed it. That's why when they tried to ISO with babies, he killed it. That's why when they try to even double team him, then now he passes, then he killed it. So everything starts from there, and then everything else leads, and it's a chain reaction. Everything, secondary, tertiary, all from the original shot creating ability for yourself. And then when you're potent with that, it opens up everything. You can't just come here and just try to pass, play make. That shit don't work. That shit don't work. You're going to need somebody. You're going to need a shot. Like, you're always going to need that shot creator. They become the most important and most impactful, vital player on the team. Not the guy who just play makes. Not the guy that does, every little thing like that. I'm trying to tell you, man. Obviously, doing every little thing matters and all that stuff matters. But the guys that can get a bucket at the highest level are always the most important players, because they can now manipulate the whole. They will be able to do everything based off of that one thing. If that one thing is that one thing, the main thing is the main thing in terms of ability, now you got to help. Now you got to extra gap. Now you got to overcommit. Now you got to shrink the floor. Now you got to do other things to try and stop him from doing that. And before you kind of just gap whatever, but if he's frying on the island, it's good. It's bucket, bucket, bucket. Now you got to overcommit. Now you got to sell on the double team. Now you got to extra dig. Now guys are open. Now everything else opens up, and guys get easier buckets team-wise based off that one guy being that one guy. You know what I'm saying? And that's what people don't understand. If you're just a playmaker, or you score somewhat and then play make and all that type of stuff, like, at some point you're not going to be you're not potent enough to just take over. So when you don't have that ability to just take over in terms of like shot creating, there's ways to stop you. Or ways to let you go off, and it doesn't matter. We don't fair you. We don't extra, you know what I mean? There's there's levels to this, and that's what in this playoffs I'm going to do a lot of, giving IQ. That's what I do. But because I didn't really do that too much often. I always did, obviously, here and there, but I'm going to highlight it. I'm going to highlight the difference in the game, because that's what I'm seeing is, like, especially when you talk to people online and on Twitter, and just on, not Twitter, but just all social media, right? All comments, whatever you are, how you engage with everybody, the sentiment is people, their assessment of the regular season, they think that it translates. The team that they saw, how they looked in regular season C, and they think it translates to playoffs, and it doesn't. It doesn't. You'll see. That's why it always comes down to the superstars. And then the guys who have that ability, they're like all those guys that have ability, the guys who maybe don't score the most in the playoffs or whatever, you'll see they have to ramp it up. You'll see they'll be so vital. Their game is so predicated, and so they're a necessity for playoffs. They become the most important players. And like, don't let the stats and the assists and just because someone gets 30 fool you. You have to look at how they got it. Some game plans are let that guy get 50 because, again, he's not potent with his ability, and majority is going to be 2. So we'll eventually stop him when it matters. Like, and eventually, because he lacks the ability in big plays, when you now shrink the floor or you now crowd the paint and you flood areas, you know what I'm saying? He's going to be forced to pass, and someone else is going to have to shoot in a big pressure under duress situation. And then that's what happens. Brick, and then you don't win the game. The guys that are potent with ability, they're the, like, you know what I mean? It's different. When you double them, you overcommit and double them recklessly from areas that aren't predictable, meaning like mid-range, meaning like 3-point. You're doubling them from further areas in the paint, so it's harder to recover, meaning other guys are more open. That's why that shot creator guy is so vital, and he's the most important player. As much as they might, like, you know what I mean, all these other stats and these metrics might say otherwise, don't let that fool you. Eye test wise and ability wise, that shot creator, that guy with that one-on-one ability, he opens up so much, as opposed to one guy that's so dominant in one area of the court, which is the paint. Now, if I double him in the paint, it's easier for me to gap recover, rotate and all that type of stuff. If I double you in the paint, it's predictable. We know that. This is why, it's not guaranteed they get assists. Guys shooting shots under duress. Guys now have to end up playmaking anyways now when you now pass out the paint. But if you're potent, you know what I mean? Mans are gapping you from mid-range when you're about to pull up. Mans are gapping you from other places and doubling you from other places. That dime across court to the corner now is so wide open, and he has all day in the world to shoot that shit, because the defense, the way I attracted the defense from areas, because they know I'm so elite that they have to pick me up from here, because I'm about to pull up. It's about to be a bucket. They don't even want me to get an attempt off because I'm that elite. That now an alley is more guaranteed. The corner pass, that's different. And that's why, again, I say that's why you look at the Nets. That's why, I'm looking at certain players, certain teams. Like, I know who is who and what translates to. We're talking about winning a ring and stuff like that. Obviously, we know series, depending on who you face, is different schemes, whatever. But in terms of just like end all be all, like that, it matters, man. It matters. Like, it's different, man. And I try to tell people this, and they think that I'm a hater, and they think this and that and all this type of stuff. But there's levels to this. You got to understand the game and see it with that eye to kind of, that's why I say the trained eye. Have a trained eye. You know what I'm saying? The trained eye. Like, you got to see it with a trained eye to understand calibrate what's happening. Like, all this information that's coming to you, you know how to filter. You know how to see what's what. You know what I mean? You know how to translate what you see into certain information, as opposed to, trying to make the information you see on paper, try and make it translate to the, to the actual footage. And that's not how you watch basketball. You know what I'm saying? That's not how you watch it. But, that's why I'm here, man. I appreciate y'all. That playing game I liked what I saw. Tatum, man, again, he's rising to superstardom. I already thought and knew that he's superstar from time. Like, from the first game he played in the summer league, and he even got the game winner, I already knew what it was, right? The first game, I saw ability. The game winner he took was a step back. I'm like, he's already different. I already know this, man. I already know this. You're showing me poise. You're showing, like, when you do that already, sky's the limit. You just have to wait for the situation to open up. That's all. So I already knew that Tatum is this guy. He's this guy. And now you're starting to see him more so now take advantage of post-ups and all that type of stuff. I know they were getting in his head before, don't do that much mid-range, and like, you've seen him sometimes not take it. And I remember before, and last year in the playoffs with Van Vliet on him as a baby, he's there facing him up. Like, I'm like, Tatum, come on now. If you're going to face him up, then just shoot over him. And you can see even Bill talked about it. Like, he's been nice. I've been telling him to just shoot over guys. Like, I'm 6'3", he's 6'9". Like, if I contest, it don't mean just shoot over him. That's that KD. That's why I'm saying Tatum's from that KD tree. That length, that power forward, small forwards, power forward type of length, ability. You can shoot over anybody, be potent with it. And that's what I like. Van Vliet should never be able to guard you, ever. Shoot over him. If you're going to face up, shoot over that guy. He's a baby. If not, use the pulse and left shoulder, right shoulder, you already know. And that's what he was doing on Beal. Gave him the whole arsenal. Over Ish, just shoot over him. Like, that's unguardable. Like, when you pull to him with that, like, come on now. It's lights out. Someone bring the mic out and drop it. You already know. Anyways, like I said, I appreciate y'all. Again, we got the marquee matchup with the Lakers and the Golden State Warriors tonight. So we'll see how that pans out. Obviously, we breaking it down and, doing another one of these. So I appreciate y'all. Share, like, and subscribe. We out here. There's no doubt here. There's no drought here. Playoff time is bare breakdown. This is the breakdown time. It's basically all breakdowns. That's what we doing. Once in a blue moon, I won't unless it's a blood or something. But even then, I'll probably show a 1-2. What you gonna do? You gonna spread the word and help your boy out, or you gonna just stay silent and keep this elite context and this elite breakdowns and this elite content to yourself? Come on now, spread the word, show the love. We out here. You already know. It's what elite looks like, man. I appreciate y'all. You already know. And I'm out, man.